And there we go, everyone. It has ended at Villa Park. Villa 3, Newcastle United 0. Absolute nightmare of a game. Can't believe it. We've just been absolutely smashed around the park today, from back to front, everywhere. For the full 94 minutes, Newcastle were absolutely second best, destroyed, out-muscled, outworked, and outclassed. We were shocking today, absolutely appalling. But then again, Aston Villa were amazing. Ollie Watkins is a nuisance, an absolute nuisance. Got yourself 2 goals a day. It just, we were just not at it today. Newcastle United were not at it. We looked tired, looked leggy. Do you know how it is, right? You can't be too harsh on them because we've had a great season. You know what I mean? But that's the best I've seen Villa play since they had Martin O'Neill in charge. They are playing out of their skins under Unai Emery. Just wow. You've got to give them credit, you know what I mean? It is what it is. We've been absolutely destroyed off the better team today, and Villa now are 6 points behind us, and they've got a chance for the Champions League, trust me now. I know they've played a few more games than other teams around that, but in the tables, but trust me now, don't write Villa for top 4, not just yet. They definitely could get Europa League. They are unreal, and we're just poor at the day, really poor. Newcastle started with Isaac up front, Wilson was on the bench, Miggy was on the bench. We started with Anthony Gordon, Murphy on the sides, with Isaac up front. They just didn't do enough. I've got a list here on my other phone of things what went on in the game. I'll get to that in a minute, but my God, we got picked apart. Our midfield today. Where was our midfield? Because it wasn't there. It was gone. It was back in Newcastle. It was shit. They just were in the middle all the time, winning the ball back and just getting that way. And Ollie Watkins was in behind. He was heading the ball down. He was holding it up. Bottom was in knots a few times. Dan Burn was getting rinsed at left back. He isn't a left back. I know he's been good there, but he is not a left back. He's been found out. With a bit of pace, he's done. Do you know what I mean? That's why Matty Target came on. I think it was the second half. He had to, because we just needed to change that left-hand side. It was just shocking. Dan Burn is just not a left-back. He's a centre-half. We all know that. And I think in weeks to come, I think we're going to have to start Matty Target back to left-back. It's just going to have to happen. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. We'll get into what happened now, into the match. I'm here at 4 now. Just an absolute, because my mind's terrible. I forget things. I write things down. Just a stinking game. Simple as that, people. Just an absolute stinking game. One to just knock it on the head. It can go away. On to the next one now. Ollie Watkins had a chance to score in 27 seconds. He was in behind, he hit it, and it hits off the post. Thank God. And then it could have been 1-0. As soon as I hit the post that quickly, I thought myself, after half a minute, I thought, we're in for a hard game, yeah. I just tell the way Villa were playing, the tempo, the speed, the skill, the passing, the link-up play, the runs in behind. They were unreal today from back to front. Absolutely unreal. You know, it's just madness. One thing I noticed though about the referees, excuse me, every time Villa went down, whistled constantly for Villa. Newcastle go down, got fuck all. I've seen it lots and lots of times now where referees favour other teams, and it must have happened because we were getting fouled, got nothing. Villa were getting, it was just ruining the game. Every time Villa hit the floor, like Trippier just touched him on the back, boom on the floor, free kick. Just stop and starting the game all the time, and it's just terrible. I wouldn't say the referee, the linesman, was fair at Newcastle United today. I wouldn't. I would say that a stinking game, simple as that. And the linesman was terrible. I didn't like him today. Didn't like him at all. Didn't like him. Another chance Villa had is where the keeper come out Pope and he headed the ball away. But we'll get into the first goal now. The first goal where ball comes in and Ollie Watkins just stretches back, nods the ball down, and I think it's that Ramsey just drills it and it goes straight underneath Pope in the net. Yes, you could have thought that Pope could do better. But the fact is that you had defenders in front of him, he can't see. So I don't blame him. It was a smash out from. It's basically having a fucking penalty, you know what I mean? He smashed it, drilled it. There's 1-0. Crowd goes mental. And absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Half time comes, Newcastle go in. Actually, sorry, there was a second goal by Ollie Watkins, but they ruled it off for just offside. It was a tiny bit offside. So it did go half time 1-0. Came out second half. Villa was at it again. Newcastle had little spells here, there, and everywhere. Wilson came on. Wilson had a chance. Almiron had a chance at the side netting. But apart from that, Newcastle, Joe Linton and Bruno, they couldn't get the ball at the feet. They were getting closed down, suffocated midfield, swarmed, and Newcastle just couldn't play. Newcastle played their normal pressing game, but Villa got out of it like that. They just got out of our press, bang, 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 straight and behind. They were just outplayable today. Aston Villa were outplayable today, and do you know what it is? Anyone going to Villa Park for the rest of the season, just be aware, because they are absolutely ruthless. They are ruthless under Unai Emery, and they're a very, very dangerous team. Also, Ramsey for Villa smashed off the bar as well. Was getting bombarded all the game really, and we're just getting absolutely smashed. He hits the bar, and they were just on top all game. And that's the first time all season I saw Newcastle get good battering, because we've been beaten a few times. I've seen 3 times where I've been before that. I think it was just Man City and Liverpool twice. But now we've been beaten a 4th time by Aston Villa. But even they didn't score that many goals, 3-0. So, you know, I don't think they did anyways. Yeah, today's one of them games. You cannot win them all. It's definitely a learning curve, and it's basically a bring back down to reality, down to earth, that we're not untouchable, you know what I mean? We're still in work in progress after the takeover. We're still only 18 months in, and it's football, it's life. We knew it was going to be hard going to Villa Park. I knew it was going to be the hardest game. I knew it. You know, after beating Man United, beating West Ham, beating Brentford. Yeah, slap bang reality today. Got beat. It is what it is. Take it on the chin. And let's move on to the next one. I think it's Spurs next week at St James Park. That'll be a massive game. That's a huge game now for Newcastle United for the Champions League spaces. Huge. And then the 64th minute, Newcastle go 2-0 down, and that's basically killed it off after the way the game was going. You know, we're dominated, we're getting ragged all game. This is Prof and Botman. This is shocking defending. So I'm going to pull him out on this one. The ball comes in. Ollie Watkins holds the ball up about 6 yards out or something like that, not even that. And he turns on Botman and scores. It's terrible defending. It's shocking. It's just really, really bad. And that's 2-0, goes under Pope. It's a great finish from Watkins, you know, he just turns, swivels, bang, 2-0. And then 20 minutes later, 83rd minute, he gets a third for Aston Villa, and that's 3-0. Double for him, well done. So yeah, got smashed today, absolutely battered. Horrible, horrible game to watch. Torture, in fact. But it is what it is, people. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of the game, and if you also give it a like and subscribe, that'd be great. Thank you very much, people. I'll leave it there, and I'll see you on the next one.